So Claude Fable 5 just dropped, most capable model Anthropic has ever released publicly. Is this a real milestone or just spec sheet flex?
Real milestone. But the story is not what you think. Fable 5 is Mythos 5 with a classifier attached. The same model that found 10,000 cyber vulnerabilities in one evaluation run.
So what is the classifier actually doing? Is it blocking dangerous requests or something more complex than that?
It routes. Fewer than 5% of sessions trigger the fallback to Opus 4.8. 95% of the time you run the full model. The leash is a detour, not a wall.
The 80.3% on a SWE-Bench Pro, the 90% on Hex Analytics, those numbers run on the full model for most users.
And that changes procurement. Free on Pro plans only through June 22nd. After that, $10 per million input and $50 per million output. The window is closing fast. Anthropic just released a model so powerful that for months it stayed locked behind closed doors. Today it goes public. The name is Claude Fable 5, and the story starts with a leash. Not a wall. A leash. Fable 5 shares the same underlying architecture as Claude Mythos 5. The model that red teamers watched find and chain together 10,000 cybersecurity vulnerabilities in a single evaluation run. The same brain, different controls. SWE-Bench Pro measures real-world software engineering tasks. Fable 5 scored 80.3%. GPT 5.5 scored 58.6%. Gemini 3.1 Pro scored 54.2%. The gap is not marginal. It is structural. No other model in the evaluation came close. But here is what nobody expected. The classifier that routes high-risk requests to Opus 4.8 fires in fewer than 5% of sessions. 95% of the time you are running the full unfiltered model. The leash is invisible to most users. The three guarded domains are cybersecurity, biology and chemistry, and model distillation. Classifiers watch every request. When one touches those areas, Opus 4.8 generates the response instead and the system tells you when it happens. You always know the leash exists. Hex Core Analytics measures multi-step reasoning. Fable 5 crossed 90% for the first time in the benchmark history. The next closest model sat at 80%. That gap represents a new capability ceiling for the entire industry. On the hardest UI and game coding tasks, Fable 5 ranked number 1 in GenSpark coding evaluations. Every model tested came second. The longer and more complex the task, the wider Fable 5 lead grows. This is not an accident. The assumption was that power and safety were opposites on a spectrum. Fable 5 breaks that assumption completely. The classifier is not a limitation bolted on after the fact. It is the thing that made this public release possible at all. This changes how teams think about shipping powerful AI. The pattern-capable model plus classifier that routes risky requests to a safer model is a reusable architecture. Every AI company building at the frontier is now watching how this works at scale. The June 22nd date matters. Fable 5 is free on Pro, Max, and Team plans only until then. After that it costs $10 per million input tokens and $50 per million output tokens. Exactly double Opus 4.8. The window to build with this without a budget line item is closing.
Fable 5 is Mythos on a leash, and that leash just opened to everyone. Subscribe if you want the next one before the window closes.